Alright, so we are live. Let me do my pimping of the link to the places where it should be posted, which mostly just involves me typing I'm live now in a couple of places. Let me do that on the Facebook page, the Discords, and then we will get to the main event here. Center Games fans, where is my post? I'm live now. And one more. There we go. So we are all set up. I am going to run card 4.5, which let's bring up the wonderfulness that is and I just realized that I don't think the microphone caught any of that because I switched over to a different thing. Wonderful. Well, anyway, so that's what we're doing tonight. You saw it on the screen. I'm sorry if the microphone kicked out there for a second. Still new at this streaming gig, so trying to figure it all out and make it work as best I can. Alrighty then. So let's get to our first match here, which is, I zoomed everything down like a dumbass. Our first match is John Pesek versus Bill Longson. So we gotta get the cards out here. Probably a lesson I should learn from all of the other guys who run it with cards is to pull the cards beforehand. So Pesek is in Tragosthes 2. There he is. And Wild Bill Longson is going to be in my bootlegs. There he is. Okay. So we've got Pesek and Longson starting off the card tonight. Longson is basically, he's debuted already, but this is his rookie year here in my Fed. So looking to make a name for himself, and I'm sure he will. And he will be facing John Pesek, who has been fairly successful. And let's set up the card or the counters here. We've got a 5-2 for Longson and a 6-3 for Pesek. Neither one of these guys has a manager, so we are good to go. And they tie on the initiative roll, which means that they will start on level 2 offense, whoever wins. And it looks like it's going to be Wild Bill Longson taking control of the match first. And Longson with a top wrist lock. And Pesek is going to power his way out of that and start his attack on Wild Bill Longson. And Pesek with a headbutt. And that is going to hurt Wild Bill and allow Pesek to continue the assault with a waist lock slam. That is going to put Pesek into a hurt position. And we've got into the turnbuckle for Wild Bill. And Wild Bill is a B turnbuckle rating. We are back to using the vintage charts because they just fit better with these type of wrestlers. And he has got a B9. So Wild Bill rolled a B9. Your opponent backs out of the corner, and you rush towards them. They use your momentum to deliver an overhead suplex and throw you across the ring. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. So Pesek throwing Wild Bill Longson with a overhead suplex, and he will be rolling on level 3 offense. And Pesek with a double wrist lock. And that is going to be in the center of the ring. Bill Longson will have to try to get out of this one. He needs a 2 or better, or a 3 or better, to kick out. So as long as he doesn't roll snake eyes, he's good, and he does not. And Pesek will continue the attack. And Pesek going to throw him out of the ring. And Wild Bill Longson does have an A ring rating. So here we go. That is a 7A out of the ring. You tumble through the ropes to the floor. The opponent holds the ropes open for you to return to the ring in a display of good sportsmanship. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. So Pesek holding the ropes open, allowing Bill Longson to get back in and the match to continue. And Pesek with a waist lock slam 3. And that's going to put Wild Bill down. He does have the opportunity to leave the ring, and since he is an A ring rating, he is going to take it. He's going to powder out of the ring here. With the vintage ring charts, that leads to some weird situations, so I'll read what the chart says, and then we'll try to figure out how to work it into the match. That is a 10, so an A10. As you back into the ropes, the opponent shoves you out of the ring. The referee is upset with such a flagrant rules violation. Opponent rolls DQ. If there is no disqualification, you regain your balance and crawl back into the ring. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. So as Wild Bill was trying to get back in the ring, Pesek this time, instead of holding the ropes open, shoves him back down to the floor. And the referee is upset about this and is going to possibly disqualify John Pesek, who has a 4 DQ rating. And I do roll twice for disqualification. And he just barely manages to not get disqualified there. And so Pesek will be on level 3 offense here. And grind forearm into face. So Pesek grinding his forearm into Bill Longson's face. And Longson is hurt by that disrespectful move by John Pesek. And Pesek now into the ropes with Bill Longson, and Longson has a B ropes rating, and a B8 into the ropes. That's going to be right here. B8. You and your opponent break clean. As the opponent backs up, you step towards the opponent, and he grabs you with a quick fireman's carry. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. So that's going to be Pesek rolling on level 2 after a big fireman's carry on Bill Longson. And Pesek throws into the ropes again. And now a B6 into the ropes. The opponent backs into the ropes, and you both break clean to the applause of the crowd. Roll again for initiative. Highest roll takes over on level 2 offense. So this is an initiative roll for both of these men. And it looks like Wild Bill Longson is going to take control of the match. And Bill Longson with a hip lock takedown on John Pesek. And Pesek is hurt. And here we're seeing Longson follow that up with an elbow strike, which is a choice F maneuver. So here we go. We've got choice F. That is going to be a single leg takedown 2. It's going to work on 6 plus or minus agility, or a bear hug and trip, which is 6 plus or minus power and is a level 3 move. It looks like the power move is definitely the better option for Wild Bill Longson. So he's going to try that bear hug and trip, and it's going to work on rolls of 7 or less. So let's see what happens. He gets it. So John Pesek rolling on level 3 defense here, and he is pinned after that bear hug and trip. Pesek is down and pinned. Let's see if he can kick out. And he rolls a 7. He only needed a 4, so he does kick out. And Longson takes back over. And Longson going to pitch him out of the ring. And Pesek has a B ring rating. And that is a B9. Out of the ring, B9. You fall out of the ring, land awkwardly, twisting your ankle on the floor. You crawl back into the ring, add 1 to your pin rating, and opponent rolls on level 3 offense. So Pesek twisting his ankle on that fall from the ring, and Longson looking to take advantage of it. Longson going to pitch him back out of the ring. And with a B4, this is probably not going to be great for Bill Longson. As the opponent barrels you into the ropes, you both fall from the ring. You shift your weight and land on top of your opponent. Your opponent is stunned. Opponent rolls countout. If there's no countout, you and the opponent get back in the ring. You roll on level 3 offense. So Longson is going to roll his countout here. He's got a 5 countout rating. And he is not counted out. So then Pesek, he adds 1, and Pesek rolls on level 3. And Pesek has a fireman's carry slam. That's going to be a choice E. I feel like we just did this one. No, this is a different one. We did choice F last time. So here we go. Choice E. Rolling knee bar 3. That's going to work on 8 plus or minus agility. The agility of Wild Bill is +1. Or a forearm uppercut, which is going to work on 8 plus or minus power, which is a -2. So that doesn't make any sense, since the rolling knee bar is the stronger move and will be more likely to work. So his power is +1, so he needs a 9 or less to lock Bill Longson in this rolling knee bar, and he gets it. Longson rolling on level 3 defense here. And Longson rolls his pin. So Bill Longson caught in that rolling knee bar. Center of the ring, he's going to have to try to break out of it. He needs a 5 or better. And he gets it. Now Pesek on the attack. And Pesek with a scissors and wrist lock. 3 add 1 disqualification. So I'm going to add 1 to Longson regardless. And he's going to roll his DQ, which is 4. And he is not DQ'd. And now Longson rolls on level 3. And that is a down 3, leave the ring. He is going to choose to leave the ring. And he rolls a 7A out of the ring. You tumble through the ropes to the floor. The opponent holds the ropes open for you to return. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. So Pesek on level 2 offense as he holds the ropes open for Wild Bill. And that's going to be a headlock and cross trip. That's an agility move. And Pesek does have the agility, so that it is going to work. And that is going to lead to Wild Bill Longson being hurt. And here we see Pesek with a double bar hammerlock on Wild Bill. And Wild Bill Longson is down. And now it looks like Pesek could toss him out of the ring. I think Pesek is going to roll up since Bill Longson has an A ring rating. And he once again goes for the headlock and cross trip. And that is a 2 agility move. He does have that agility advantage, so Longson going to roll on level 2. And Longson is hurt. And now we've got Pesek with a... Going to throw him into the ropes. After that lockup, he tosses Longson into the ropes. And that is an 8. So we've got a B8 into the ropes here. You and your opponent break clean as you step, or as the opponent backs up, you step towards the opponent and he grabs you with a quick fireman's carry. The opponent rolls on level 2 offense, so Pesek is on level 2 offense here. And a lateral press key lock, and that is going to hurt Bill Longson. And he's still applying that lateral press key lock. But Bill Longson able to power his way out. Or no, that's a level 3, isn't it? I was reading it as level 2. So he is still hurt. And here we go. We've got a double bar hammerlock now. He transitions from the lateral press to the double bar. And Longson is still hurting. And there we go, into the turnbuckle. And that is a choice, but he is going to take it as Bill Longson only has a B turnbuckle rating. And that's going to be a B7 into the turnbuckle. The referee orders a clean break. The opponent backs off and you step out of the corner. The opponent steps to the side and grabs an outside single leg takedown. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. So there we go, we've got Pesek rolling on level 2. And Pesek, once again, going to throw him into the turnbuckle. And that is an 8. So a B8. That is the vicious overhead suplex. So Pesek nails Wild Bill with an overhead suplex and is rolling on level 3 offense here. And Pesek with a choice E, that fireman's carry slam. And what is he going to do afterwards? That is going to be either a rolling knee bar that is going to work on 9 or better. Yeah, that's the one he's going to do. Rolling knee bar, 9 or better. He does not get it. He attempts that rolling knee bar, but Bill Longson able to counter it, take control of the fight. And Bill Longson with a hip lock takedown. But Pesek able to roll through and regain control. And Pesek with a half Nelson scoop slam. This is a power move, and he does not have the power. So Bill Longson going to avoid being picked up by John Pesek, and he is going to take control of the match. And now he hits him with an elbow strike, choice F. He is going to try for that bear hug trip that's going to work on 7 or better, and will result in a level 3 defensive roll. He gets it, and so Pesek is rolling on level 3 defense here, and that is a pin. So once again, the bear hug and trip able to pin John Pesek. He needs a 6 or better to kick out, and he gets it as he rolls a 9. Now Bill Longson going at it, and Longson with a knee lift, hurting John Pesek. And Longson, now he's going to throw Pesek into the turnbuckle. Pesek has an A turnbuckle rating, and so that is an A4. As you and your opponent are tied up, you back into the corner. The referee orders a clean break, but your opponent takes a wild swing at your head. Luckily, you duck the shot and drive your opponent with a powerful double leg takedown. Roll on level 2 offense. So Pesek with a double leg, taking control of the match once again. And Pesek gonna roll into the ropes with Wild Bill. And this is a 4. So many charts. Alright, so 4B, if I'm correct. Yes, 4B. You and your opponent are clinched near the ropes. You sidestep the opponent and use a quick leg sweep or a sneaky rabbit punch, depending on your wrestling style. Roll on level 2 offense. We're going to say Bill Longson hits him with that sneaky rabbit punch and takes control. And now Bill Longson with a top wrist lock, and that's going to hurt John Pesek. And now Bill Longson with a hip lock takeover. And John Pesek hurt once again. And here we go. Longson backs him in the corner and starts choking him. And Pesek has no answer. Longson eventually releases it, but only after he's done his damage. Pesek is hurt. And now we've got an elbow strike choice F. That's the bear hug and trip, I believe it is. So that's going to work on rolls of 7 or better. And that does not work. So Pesek takes control of the match on level 2. We've got a lateral press key lock, and that's going to lead to a pinning attempt or a submission attempt. And Wild Bill needs to roll 7 or better to get out of this lateral press key lock. And he does. So we've got Pesek on the attack now. And Pesek, if I had let that fall, it might have rolled higher. Let's see, Pesek with a choice E. It's going to be a fireman's carry slam. And choice E is that rolling knee bar. So 9 or better here. He gets it. And now Wild Bill rolling on level 3 defense. He is down. So Pesek caught him, but they were kind of near the ropes. So Bill Longson grabbed the ropes to break the hold. But Pesek is still on the attack. And Pesek goes right back into that fireman's carry slam. And he is looking to follow up with that rolling knee bar once again. Needs a 9 or better. And he gets it. So once again, Longson rolling on level 3. And he is hurt. And now went into the ropes. And that is a B6 into the ropes. The opponent backs into the ropes and you both break clean to the applause of the crowd. Roll for initiative. So Longson once again takes the initiative on the break. And once again with a hip lock takedown. And Pesek is hurt. And now Longson could throw him into the turnbuckle, but he's actually going to roll up. And there we see a hair pull takedown. And that is a power move, and Longson does have the power. But Pesek able to counter that. He doesn't go down. Gets the hand out of the hair. And starts his attack. And he rolls a go behind takedown. And Bill Longson is dazed. Back up to the top of the card. And now a headbutt from John Pesek. And that headbutt misses its mark. And Longson not really damaged by it and is going to take control of the match. And here we see Longson with a head and arm takedown. And that is going to daze John Pesek. And I guess it doesn't matter. They both rolled a 2. And once again with that head and arm takedown. And once again he is dazed. And now he's into the ropes. So the B ropes rating for John Pesek, he rolls a B4. You and your opponent are clinched near the ropes. You sidestep the opponent and use a quick leg sweep or sneaky rabbit punch, depending on your wrestling style, and roll on level 2 offense. So we're going to say that Pesek used the leg sweep. He is wrestling more as the face here. And he is going to roll on level 2 offense. And he executes a double bar hammerlock on Wild Bill Longson. Bill Longson is down. But he does have the opportunity to leave the ring, and he is going to take it. And he rolls a 9. So 9 out of the ring A. You tumble through the ropes to the floor. The opponent holds the ropes open for you to return in a display of good sportsmanship. So Pesek once again showing that he's a good sportsman. And is going to roll on level 2. So here we go. He's going to toss him into the ropes. He's got a B ropes rating. So many chart rolls here in this match. That is an 8. Into the ropes, B8. That is going to be a fireman's carry. And a Pesek rolls on level 2 offense. So Pesek with a lateral press key lock, and that's going to hurt Wild Bill. And then Pesek with an into the ropes again. And that is going to be a 7. 7B is the clean break, and they're going to roll for initiative to see who takes over. Bill Longson has traditionally done very well on these, and he continues the streak. Bill Longson rolling on level 2 offenses. They break clean, and Longson takes control. And now Longson is going to whip Pesek into the turnbuckle. And Pesek rolls an A9 on the turnbuckle chart. The referee orders a clean break. The opponent backs off of you and you step out of the corner. The opponent steps to the side and grabs an outside single leg takedown. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. So Wild Bill with an outside single leg. And now Wild Bill with a hip lock takedown. And Pesek is hurt. And into the turnbuckle. Good Lord. More turnbuckle action. And this is another 9. 9A into the turnbuckle. This is the outside single leg takedown by Bill Longson. And the opponent is going to roll on level 2 again. That's Bill Longson rolling on level 2. And Longson backs him into the corner and starts choking him. And that is going to daze John Pesek. And now Longson with a punch to the gut. This is an agility move. And he does not have the agility. So Pesek is going to counter that, sidestepping the strike to the gut. And then he rolls an agility move himself. The headlock and cross trip. And this is going to work as he does have the agility. Unfortunately, Longson is going to counter it not through agility, but just through sheer power. As Longson able to power his way out of that headlock before he could be tripped to the ground. And now Longson backs him back into the corner and chokes him some more. And Pesek is sick of being choked, and he turns it around. And now Pesek is on the attack. And Pesek with a waistlock slam 3. And that is going to hurt Wild Bill. And Bill Longson. He is being thrown into the ropes by John Pesek. He's got a B ropes rating, a B7. B7. Roll again for initiative. And once again, Bill Longson wins the initiative roll. And is taking control of the match on level 2. And Longson throws him into the turnbuckle. And that is a 6 turnbuckle rating. Or a 6 turnbuckle roll for an A turnbuckle rating. As you and your opponent are tied up, you back into the corner. The referee orders a clean break, but your opponent takes a wild swing at your head. Luckily, you duck the shot and drive into your opponent with a powerful double leg takedown. Roll on level 2. So Pesek on level 2 offense here. And Pesek with the double hammer lock. And that is going to be a situation where Longson is going to have to try to get out of the hammer lock here. Or the double wrist lock, excuse me, not double hammer lock. And he needs an 8 or better. So things are not looking good for Wild Bill Longson. And he does eventually lose the match. Wild Bill put into the double wrist lock and is forced to give up. So your winner, John Pesek. And I am going to go enter the results into the handy dandy Alright, I have that entered into the record-keeping software. And we're on to our next match, which is going to be El Santo versus Lightning Rod Fenton. So let me get out these cards, and we will continue the matchup here. And Lightning Rod Fenton is going to be in the... There is Rod Fenton. And now I need to find El Santo. El Santo should be in this pile of cards. These in alphabetical order. I bought some like organizers for them, but they haven't come in yet. So I'm basically just, they're kind of in order by set, but for bootlegs, you know, that's a little harder to do, especially if they're just like a random bootleg that you found on the internet. So, alright, so we've got Lightning Rod Fenton versus El Santo in this next match. And let's set it up. El Santo has a 1, Fenton has a 4. And we are going to roll for initiative here. And it looks like Rod Fenton is going to take charge of the match. And Fenton with a headlock. That's going to hurt El Santo. And then Fenton goes from the headlock, grabs him, and nails an overhead body slam. And that's going to hurt El Santo as well. Fenton off to a good start here. And Fenton locks him into the Boston Crab. And that's going to also hurt El Santo. El Santo really getting beat up here, but won't stay down. And here we have a rope choke. That is a choice B move, which I believe is a foot sweep or turnbuckle. El Santo has an A turnbuckle and a -3 for agility. So Lightning Rod Fenton is kind of screwed either way. So he's going to try for the turnbuckle. And he rolls an 8A into the turnbuckle. Well, or El Santo technically rolls an 8A. The referee orders a clean break. The opponent backs off and you step out of the corner. The opponent steps to the side and grabs an outside single leg takedown. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. So Fenton with an outside single leg on El Santo. And El Santo is going to take more punishment from Lightning Rod Fenton as he just couldn't get out of the turnbuckle quick enough. And Fenton with an overhead body slam once again. And this is going to cause... He's going to go for the pin after that big body slam. Santo in some danger here. He can't... I'm not even going to roll. He can't be pinned. So, Santo able to kick out. And Fenton on the attack here. And now Rod Fenton throws him out of the ring. Santo has a B ring rating. And a B6 out of the ring. El Santo, B6. You tumble through the ropes to the floor. The opponent holds the ropes open for you to return in a show of good sportsmanship. So, Lightning Rod Fenton showing off a little bit of sportsmanship here. Holding the ropes open, allowing him to attack on level 2 offense here as El Santo gets back in the ring. And now he's going to toss El Santo into the ropes, or is he? I think he's going to roll up. Santo has an A ropes rating, so you might want to avoid throwing him into the ropes. So here we go with the next move here, as Fenton is on level 1 offense. And now he tries a thumb jab to the throat, and this is an agility move. And Santo has a -3 agility, whereas Fenton has a -1 agility. So that is not going to work, and Santo finally going to take over after countering the thumb to the throat. And Santo with an octopus hold. And that is going to leave Rod Fenton down. So that did its damage on Lightning Rod. And now, Santo with a death jump. Yeah, that's going to happen. So, I don't have there's no special death jump chart for the vintage thing, so I'm going to have to use the regular chart, which I'm going to have to go get. So, here we go. It is going to be a 6C. Let me grab that death jump chart, which is in my bag of charts and books. And Ziploc bags are my enemy. So let's go to the death jump. Here we go. A 6C death jump. This is going to be... The opponent blasts you with a flying clothesline or some other awesome move. You are in trouble. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. So El Santo comes off the top rope, blasting him with a flying clothesline. Sounds a little too modern. So we're going to go with maybe like a flying, like axe handle or flying sledge or something like that. So Santo puts him down. He's going to roll on level 3. And Santo with a Tope Suicida. And he is and Fenton rolling on level 3. He is down. And Santo once again rolling on level 3. Santo with a Tope de Cristo. This is a 3-add-1. And now, Lightning Rod Fenton is hurt. As Santo, ever since he took control of this match, he has been pretty relentless. He is rolling on level 2. And that is going to be the running body attack 2, choice C. So we are going for choice C here. Which is a duck under takedown, which is a 3. And we'll work on 6 plus or minus agility, which is -1, so that's going to work on 5 or better. Or a front chancery, which is going to work on 6 plus or minus 2, which is +1. So I think that's what he's going to try. He's going to try that front chancery, which is a level 2 move. It's going to work on 7 or less. And he does manage to get it. So Lightning Rod rolling on level 2. And Fenton is hurt by that front chancery. And here we see him. Exact same thing, running body attack, 2. He's going to try that chancery again. 7 or less, he does get it. And Lightning Rod going to roll on level 2 again. And he rolls a 2, and he counters it. So, after the front chancery is applied, Fenton able to slip out and take control. And Fenton with a headlock. And El Santo is hurt by that headlock. And now he locks him in a Boston Crab. And that is going to hurt. Or no, that's going to put El Santo down. And El Santo could leave the ring. In future eras, he probably might roll out. He is a good guy, so who knows. But in this, until about 1940-ish, he doesn't even have the option because he's not an A-ring rating. So we're going to go ahead and say he's down. And Lightning Rod Fenton is rolling on level 3. And he's got a Hammerlock, choice D. So he applies that Hammerlock, and then he can either try a hip lock or a crotch lift and slam. And the crotch lift and slam is a level 3 and works on 8 plus or minus the power. And since El Santo has a +1 power, that's what we're going to try here. So it's going to work on 9 or better. And he just barely gets it, but he does get it. And so now, El Santo rolling on level 3. And that's a pin. So after that crotch lift and body slam, El Santo is being pinned. He needs to roll anything but snake eyes. And he gets it. So now Lightning Rod Fenton, showing that he does have some chops here in the wrestling game, is going to keep on the attack. And he keeps on the attack by applying another Hammerlock. And he is going to try another crotch lift and slam. Needs 9 or better, and he gets it. And so now El Santo rolling on level 3. And El Santo is down. And now, Lightning Rod with the use illegal tactics. So we are going to say that Lightning Rod Fenton with a blatant choke. 3 add 1, so we're going to add 1 and then roll for disqualification. Fenton has a 5 DQ rating. I don't roll twice if the disqualification happens from a move on the card. So if he failed that, it would have been over. But he didn't fail it. So now El Santo rolling on level 3. And he is hurt by that blatant choke by Rod Fenton. And now Fenton with an eye gouge, and El Santo is hurt. Trying to rip that mask right off of him with that eye gouge. And here we go, another eye gouge. And Santo once again is hurt by that eye gouge. Really trying to pull on that mask. And once again with the eye gouge. And once again El Santo is hurt. And now Lightning Rod Fenton going to throw him into the ropes. And this may not be the smartest thing. Santo has an A ropes rating. A5. So let's see what happens here. You and your opponent are close near the ropes. You sidestep the opponent and use a quick leg sweep to take your opponent down. Roll on level 2 offense. So Santo with a quick leg sweep, showing off his speed and agility on Lightning Rod Fenton. And now Fenton going to eat a running body attack, choice C, from El Santo. So choice C. That's going to be that front chancery after the running body attack. That's going to work on 7 or better. And it does not work, so Fenton takes control again. And now Fenton with an overhead body slam. And that's going to hurt El Santo. And now Fenton with an eye gouge once again. And that dazes El Santo, as El Santo is forced to readjust his mask, giving Fenton some time to attack. Fenton with the thumb to the throat. And that is not going to work. That's an agility move, and El Santo has the agility. So El Santo able to counter that and take control of the match. And El Santo with that running body attack once again. And then he tries that front chancery again. 7 or less, and he does not get it. And that's going to be Lightning Rod Fenton's chance to get in. That was a 6. I bumped it. So that is a Boston Crab. And that Boston Crab is going to hurt El Santo. And Santo thrown into the ropes by Lightning Rod Fenton. And Santo has a pretty good ropes rating. Ooh, that's a 3A. That is not going to work out well for Lightning Rod. You are back towards the ropes, but the opponent steps towards you. You grab him in a dynamic upper body throw. You move in for a quick cover. Opponent rolls pin. So Lightning Rod Fenton needs a 6 or better to kick out. And he does not get it. El Santo with a big body throw, pins Lightning Rod Fenton, and takes the match. So your winner is El Santo here. The Lightning Rod had 2. El Santo had 2, 3. All right, so the mic is going to go dead as I enter this into the record-keeping software, so bear with me. All right, so we're back to the action here. Our next bout is going to pit Bert Assirati against Matsuda Sorakichi. And Assirati is a mean dude. And let's grab the Assirati card here. That is going to be over here. Here he is. Bert Assirati. Put that there. And now Matsuda Sorakichi. And he's going to be right in this series here. I believe he is right on the front of right in the front of the tub. So not very hard to find. So we are going to see Matsuda Sorakichi versus Bert Assirati. And Matsuda Sorakichi. This is not a Japanese-style match, so he is a 7-4. And Bert Assirati, a 4-1. So Assirati has a initiative roll mechanic. It says if Assirati rolls a 1 or a 2 if using 2 dice, or a 6 or 12 if using 2 dice, on his initiative roll, he is uncooperative in this match. His pin rating becomes a 3-0, and level 3 roll 5 becomes dazed 1 instead of down 3. He is also automatically successful in injuring the opponent with the crab hold if he wins with it. So let's see what happens here. If Assirati rolls a 1, he will become uncooperative. And he does not. He does not even win the initiative roll at all. So, Sorakichi taking control of this fight from the get-go here. And Sorakichi, the tie-up and dodge. And that is going to hurt Bert Assirati, as Assirati puts way too much effort into trying to tie up with Matsuda Sorakichi, ends up clotheslining himself on the ropes. And Sorakichi with a hammerlock, and that is not going to go well. Assirati powers out of that hammerlock with ease and takes control of the fight. That is not going to be good. Something is dinging at me on the computer, and I don't know what. Let me make sure that YouTube is not telling me that something stupid happened. And it is not. Everything looks good. Okay. So, well, let's get back to the match. That's a B10. And you and your opponent are locked up in a clinch near the ropes. The opponent locks in an underhook and throws you hard to the mat. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. So Bert Assirati rolling on level 3 offense here. And Assirati with a cravat hold. And that is going to daze Matsuda Sorakichi. And now, Assirati with a front face lock takedown. This is a choice D. So after he grabs that takedown on Matsuda Sorakichi, he has a choice of moves. Let's see what he has a choice of. He can either do a hip lock or a crotch lift and slam. The crotch lift and slam is going to work on 8 plus or minus power, which is -1, so that's going to work on 7 or better, and it's a 3. Or the hip lock, which is going to work on 6 or better, and is 2. So we are going to try the crotch lift and slam, which is going to work on 7 or better. And he does not get it. So Sorakichi takes control of the match. And Sorakichi with a palm thrust. That's going to hurt Bert Assirati. And now Assirati locked into a hammer lock by Matsuda Sorakichi, and he is hurt once again. And now we are going to see another palm thrust, and that is also going to hurt Bert Assirati. So Sorakichi really hammering it in here with palm thrusts and hammer locks. And now he hits the neck lock roll. This is only a level 3. The bold instruction is for Japanese style matches, which this is not, so it's just a level 3 move. And that is going to hurt Bert Assirati. And now Matsuda Sorakichi once again grabs the neck, locks it in and rolls him. Level 3 move, and that's a pin for Assirati. So he can't be pinned, so he's easily going to power out of this one. But he does take a fatigue, and Sorakichi continues the attack. And now Sorakichi with the Billy Goat Rush. So this is going to be, let's see, roll 2 dice. On rolls of 2 to 10, play as normal. On rolls of 11 or 12, add 2 to the pin. If this move ends the match, the opponent is injured, roll 1 dice for the length of the injury. So let's see if this is going to be the more powerful version. No. Just barely no. So now, Assirati is rolling his pin. That is a +0 because it is not a Japanese-style match. So Assirati needs to roll anything but snake eyes, and he does. And Sorakichi still on the attack, though. And Sorakichi with an armbar and throw. This is a choice D move. So he armbars him, he throws him down, and then he can try a hip lock or a crotch lift and slam. The crotch lift and slam is basically off the table, as Bert Assirati has a -4 power. So that would make that a roll of 4 or lower for that to work. And he gets it. And now Bert Assirati rolling on level 2. And he is dazed by that hip lock. And Sorakichi with a single leg takedown, choice C. So we got another choice here. This is going to be a duck under takedown that's going to work on 7 or better. And leave Assirati rolling on level 3 if it's successful. And it is not successful. So Assirati takes over on level 2. And Assirati with a bear hug. And that's going to hurt Matsuda Sorakichi. And here we go with a standing side headlock on Matsuda Sorakichi. And that dazes him, surprisingly. And now, a driving double leg takedown. This is a power move, and he absolutely has the power, so that is going to work. And that is going to daze Matsuda Sorakichi once again as he pops right back up, but not quick enough, as Bert Assirati keeps control of the match. And Assirati once again with that driving double leg, And once again, it is going to daze Matsuda Sorakichi. And now, he's going to take him down with a single leg. If the double leg doesn't work, move to the single leg. And that is going to daze Matsuda Sorakichi once again. And now Bert Assirati with that front face lock takedown. And then he is going to move into the crotch lifted slam, which is going to work on 7 or better. Or 7 or lower, technically. And he is successful. So now Matsuda Sorakichi rolling on level 3. And he rolls a 4. And that leaves him down. And so Bert Assirati on the attack could do some real damage here. Instead, he's going to pitch him out of the ring. And we are seeing... Oof, a 12. A B12. You and your opponent throw the rulebook out and start wildly exchanging fisticuffs. Both wrestlers roll DQ. If there is no disqualification, the wrestler with the better ring rating takes over on level 3 offense. If both have the same ring rating, you take over on level 3 offense. So, they are going to roll DQ here. Assirati has a 4. And he is not DQ'd. And Matsuda has a 4. And he is not DQ'd. And Matsuda Sorakichi taking over on level 3 offense after that. And that is a short headbutt by Matsuda Sorakichi. But Bert Assirati just eats it as Sorakichi blasts him right in the head with that headbutt. And Assirati is not even phased. Assirati throws him into the ropes. And he's got a B ring rating here, or a B ropes rating, and that's going to be an 8B. 8B. You and the opponent break clean. As the opponent backs up, you step forward, and he grabs you with a quick fireman's carry. Opponent rolls on level 2, so Assirati with a fireman's carry and rolling on level 2 offense here. And Assirati with a standing side headlock. That is going to put Matsuda Sorakichi down. That was a vicious side headlock, apparently. And so, Assirati could do some real damage here. I hate when it does that. And now he hits a cravat. And that cravat is also going to take Matsuda Sorakichi down. Keeps getting caught on the corner of the thing where it's like halfway between 2 numbers. Alright, so now that was a down. He's going to toss him out of the ring again. I'm going to roll up this time. He's throwing him out of the ring a lot. So an underhook toss 2. And now he is going to go, and that is going to hurt Matsuda Sorakichi with that underhook toss. And now we've got a bear hug. And that's going to hurt Matsuda Sorakichi. And he keeps the bear hug locked in. And Sorakichi coming to his senses in the bear hug. He's now just dazed. And Assirati lets go of the bear hug and nails him with a driving double leg takedown that is going to put Matsuda Sorakichi down. And now Assirati with a toe hold. And that is going to be a pin, or a submission in this case. That toe hold is applied in the center of the ring. Sorakichi has no choice but to fight his way out of it. And he needs a 5 or better to escape, and he gets it. So Assirati goes back to the drawing board here. And Assirati with a body blow. That's a choice G. So let's see what choice G is on the vintage tables. That's going to be a turnbuckle move or a waistlock suplex 3 plus. That's going to be 7 plus or minus power. That's -1, so 6 or better. Or he could throw him into the turnbuckle. I'm going to go for the 6 or better. Let's see what happens here. He just barely doesn't get it, and Sorakichi takes control. And now Sorakichi with a necklock roll. And that is going to put Bert Assirati down. And now Matsuda Sorakichi cannot really come up with anything. It's just a short headbutt. And that hurts Bert Assirati. And now Sorakichi with the half Nelson trying to put him down. And that's going to hurt him. So not successful in putting him down, but is successful in hurting him. And now he's going to hit that necklock roll one more time. And that is going to lead to a pin on Bert Assirati. Assirati needs a 4 or better to kick out. And he gets it. Sorakichi once again on the attack. And Sorakichi with that Billy Goat Rush. He's going to he needs to roll pin here. He needs 5 or better. Or no, yeah, 5 or better. And he gets it. And now Sorakichi needs to roll to see if he adds an additional to his pin. Because on rolls of 11 or 12, you add 2 to the pin rating. He does not get it. So Sorakichi on the attack again. And Sorakichi with an armbar and throw. And then after the armbar and throw, he is going to attempt that hip lock. This is going to work on 9 or better. And it does work, and this is a level 2 move. So he is rolling on level 2, and that dazes him. And Sorakichi with a leg and shoulder throw. That's an agility move, and he does have the agility. So that's going to hurt Bert Assirati. And now we're seeing Sorakichi with a... That's another necklock roll, and that is going to hurt Bert Assirati. And now Sorakichi going to throw him into the ropes. And this is a 5B for the ropes. The opponent backs you into the ropes, and you both break clean to the applause of the crowd. Roll again for initiative. So they are going to roll. And this is Assirati coming in, taking control of the match on level 2. Nailing some clubbing blows on Matsuda Sorakichi. And Sorakichi is hurt. And now Assirati with the standing side headlock. And that dazes Matsuda Sorakichi. And Assirati trying for that headlock takeover. Not going to get it. As Sorakichi is just too quick. And Sorakichi takes control. Sorakichi with a palm thrust. And that hurts Bert Assirati. And once again, the neck lock roll on Bert Assirati. And this is just going to hurt him. Not going to pin him like last time. And once again with the palm thrust. But Assirati pushes that away and takes control of the match. Stop. There we go. 2. That's going to be a underhook toss. And that is going to lead to Sorakichi rolling through the move and taking control. And Sorakichi with a tie-up and dodge. And that is going to lead to a dazed Bert Assirati. Al Red Sox fan is joining us here in the chat. Hello. We're on our 3rd match of the night. Matsuda Sorakichi versus Bert Assirati. It's been going on for a little while now. Both guys have some fatigue. Right now, Sorakichi is on level 2 offense. So here we go. Matsuda Sorakichi with a necklock roll once again. And that is going to lead to a pin. And so Bert Assirati needs to roll 6 or better to kick out. And he barely does it. Rolling a 6. As Sorakichi continues the attack. And I lose more dice. Stop getting caught on the thing. Alright, there we go. And now Sorakichi throwing him out of the ring. Bert Assirati has a C ring rating, so this could be bad for him. He rolls a 4, though. So probably not as bad as it could have been. And here we go. 4C. Your opponent opens the ropes, but as you step through, you take down the opponent with a leg whip. The official is frustrated by your lack of sportsmanship. Roll DQ. If there's no DQ, you continue the attack. Roll on level 3 offense. So Assirati throws Sorakichi to the ground with a leg whip, but the referee is pretty upset. Assirati needs to not roll his... He is not disqualified. He needed to roll 4 or better. He rolled a 6. And Assirati now on level 3 offense. And now Assirati throwing him out of the ring. Lots of out of the rings here. And Sorakichi does not score such a nice roll. B8. As you back into the ropes, the opponent shoves you out of the ring. The referee is upset with such a flagrant rules violation. Opponent rolls DQ. If there is no DQ, you regain your balance and roll back into the ring. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. So once again, Bert Assirati rolling his disqualification, which is 4. And I do roll twice for DQ for chart situations. And he is not disqualified. So Assirati now on level 3 offense. And Assirati, another out of the ring. I'm going to roll up there. We just did an out of the ring. Assirati with clubbing blows. And that's going to hurt Matsuda Sorakichi. And now Assirati with even more clubbing blows. And that's going to leave Matsuda Sorakichi down. Assirati could really put some hurt on Matsuda here. But no. He goes for the body throw, which is a choice G move. So after the body throw, he could attempt a turnbuckle or a waistlock suplex. It's going to work on 6 or better. I think he's going to do the waistlock suplex, and he is not successful at it. So Sorakichi taking over on level 2. And now these two with a hammerlock. And Assirati powers his way out of the hammerlock with ease. And he nails Sorakichi with some clubbing blows, putting him down again. Can Assirati do anything to capitalize? Throwing him out of the ring once again. Gonna roll up. And standing side headlock. And Sorakichi able to slip out of that one. And Sorakichi with a hammerlock. And Matsuda Sorakichi can't keep Bert Assirati in that hammerlock. Assirati is way too powerful for that. And he powers out with ease. And now, Assirati with an underhook toss. And that is not going to work. Matsuda Sorakichi going to roll through and take control of the fight. And now, Matsuda Sorakichi with a double wrist grapple. But Assirati says no, pulls his arms away, takes control of the fight on his own. And now he's got a front face lock takedown, choice D. So he's going to do that face lock takedown, and then he's going to lift him up with a crotch lift and slam here. And that is going to work on 7 or better. And it does work, and it is a level 3 move. So Sorakichi rolling on level 3 here. He is hurt. And Assirati takes control of the fight some more. He's got a heel hook. And that is a pin, or submission in this case. So Sorakichi locked in the heel hook. Center of the ring, he can't get out other than to fight it. And will he be able to get it? He needs 6 or better. And he just barely gets it. And now Assirati. I am so sick of that, I'm re-rolling. It seems like he rolls a 3 every single time he gets to level 3. And there's a cravat hold. And that is going to put Matsuda Sorakichi down. And there it is, the crab hold, plus 3. So 1, 2, 3. And Sorakichi needs to roll 10 or better to kick out of this crab hold. It looks like it's over for Sorakichi, and it is. So there we see it. Bert Assirati defeats Matsuda Sorakichi in a long battle here. Once again, I am going to enter it into my tracking software here. I use Obsidian. I'm not going to put it up on the screen this time because it cuts off the camera, and there's actually somebody watching at this point, so I will stay on and just kind of talk through it. So Bert Assirati, you can just do his last name here. Assirati defeated Sorakichi with the crab hold. Fatigue. It looks like Assirati, who's a 4-1, has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Sorakichi, who is normally a 7-4, has 1, 2, 3. And since Assirati won the crab hold, he does have a thing here. If crab hold ends the match, roll 2 dice. On rolls of 10 to 12, Assirati's opponent is injured. Roll 1 dice for the length of the injury. So if he rolls a 10, 11, or 12, Sorakichi is injured. And he is not. So no injury to Sorakichi. And the match is over with. Let's get the next match ready. In the future, I will pull out all of the necessary cards ahead of time. But because this is my first stream with all of the cards and everything, a plan, I didn't do that, of course. So this match is going to see Mustachioed Muscle, which is Farmer Burns and Tom Jenkins. And they are going to be taking on the Zbyszkos. So they're going to be in here. So let's get these guys out. And Vladek is in this set. Way back here. There he is. All right. So here we go. Tag team action. We've got Mustachioed Muscle, which is Farmer Burns and Tom Jenkins. And they are going to be taking on the Zbyszko brothers, Vladek and Stanislaus Zbyszko. I'm going to need some more counters here. I don't know where they go quite yet, so I'm just going to stick them there. Got the pin saves. I don't use the double team chart, so that's not going to matter. Let's see who's going to start for that team. It's going to be Jenkins, because it's even. And for this team, it will be Vladek, because it's even. So there we go. And these, Jenkins is 5'2". Burns, I believe, is also 5'2". He is. And Stanislaus. Oh, it was Vladek, not Stanislaus. And he's 5'2", and he's 5'2", so these are both 5'2" as well. So evenly matched. And let's roll for initiative. And it does look like Vladek Zbyszko is going to take control of the match against Tom Jenkins. And so, that's backwards. it looks like Vladek Zbyszko starts out with a body scissors and armbar on Tom Jenkins. And Jenkins is, what is it, dazed. Jesus. Having trouble even reading the cards today, apparently. Then we've got an elbow strike, which is a power move. -2 for Vladek and -1 for Tom Jenkins. So that is going to be successful. And that is going to lead to a hurt Tom Jenkins. And here we are going to see Vladek Zbyszko with an into the ropes on Tom Jenkins. And Jenkins is a B ropes rating. So B8. And here we go, B8. The opponent backs into the ropes and you both break clean to the applause of the crowd. Roll for initiative. And that is going to be Vladek once again taking control of the match. And Vladek with a double hammer lock on Tom Jenkins. And that is a level 3 move. So he has got a down 3 leave the ring. He does not have an A ring rating, so he cannot leave the ring. And so Vladek will continue the assault. And Vladek with a body hold and head chancery too. Choice F. So he gets that body hold and chancery on. And then afterwards, he attempts either a single leg takedown or a bear hug and trip. The power move is going to be better on Jenkins. So that's going to be the bear hug and trip. And that's going to work on 5 or lower. So small chance for this to work, but it was possible, and it does not work. So Jenkins takes control. And Jenkins with an into the turnbuckle on Vladek Zbyszko. Zbyszko has a B turnbuckle rating. That's a B5. You are backed into the corner. As the referee orders a clean break, you grab the opponent and bull them into the corner. The tables are turned. Opponent rolls on this chart. So Jenkins rolling on the chart now. He's also got a B turnbuckle rating, but he rolls a 10. Nowhere near as successful. You are backed. As your opponent backs out of the corner, you rush towards them. They use your momentum to deliver an overhead suplex and throw you across the ring. So Zbyszko with an overhead suplex on Tom Jenkins, throwing him across the ring. And Zbyszko on level 3 offense here. And now, Zbyszko with that crotch lift and body throw +1. So that's a pin. +1. So that's going to be 4 or here technically. So Jenkins needs 4 or better to kick out. And he gets it. And here we go. Vladek attacking again. And I almost assigned that wrong. So scissors and body hold by Vladek Zbyszko. And Jenkins is caught with it in the middle of the ring. He's going to have to fight his way out. He needs a 4 or better to escape the hold. And he gets it. And now Vladek on the attack again. Vladek not going to make that tag. He's doing so well. And he catches him with the armbar. So this is another pinning situation. This is a 0 level finisher, so nothing is added to it. He needs a 5 or better to kick out. I'm not going to do the pin save quite yet. I will save for 6 or better. I think he can handle 5, and he can. So Jenkins really taking a beating here in Vladek Zbyszko. Oh no, Zbyszko with a crotch lift and body throw once again. And this one, I'm going to grab the pin save chart. Pin saves, where are you? Pin saves. Here we go. As Farmer Burns is going to come in and try to help him out here because this is a +1. So this would be 7 or better would be necessary if he does not score the pin save here. So let's see what Burns rolls. Burns rolls a 7. 7 to 10. Your tag partner tries to help but is stopped by the opponent's partner. So Stanislaus cuts off Farmer Burns, and we are going to have to roll. He needs a 7 or better to kick out. And he gets it. So Tom Jenkins really showing some intestinal fortitude here. And I'm going to make the tag to Stanislaus Zbyszko. And Stanislaus is going to come in rolling on level 3 offense. And now Stanislaus with a crotch and reverse Nelson 3. And that's going to hurt Tom Jenkins. And now Stanislaus with a 1 on level 2. So that is a neck lock on Tom Jenkins. And that is going to hurt Jenkins. So here we go. And now Stanislaus into the ropes with Tom Jenkins. And Jenkins has a B ropes rating. So a B9. Into the ropes, B9. They both break clean. As you step back towards the opponent, he grabs a quick fireman's carry. Opponent rolls on level 2. So Stanislaus, fireman's carry on Tom Jenkins. He's rolling on level 2. And Stanislaus with a neck lock. And that's going to daze Tom Jenkins. And Stanislaus, that was a 2. So he's got the hammer lock on Tom Jenkins. And Jenkins dazed once again. That was a 5. I don't know why I keep knocking the dice around. So here we got another hammer lock. He keeps it applied and applies more pressure. But Jenkins able to slip free. Here Jenkins could possibly do something to put Zbyszko down and make the tag. And Jenkins with a full Nelson, and it's a power move. And he does not have the power. So Stanislaus able to power his way out of that full Nelson and take control of the match. And Stanislaus going to throw him into the ropes. And that's a B ropes rating, or a B6 ropes roll here. And B6. That is a clean break, and they are going to roll again for initiative. This could be super beneficial to Tom Jenkins. They tie, so they're going to go up a level. They're going to start on level 3 offense, whoever wins. And it is Stanislaus Zbyszko. He is on level 3 offense since they tied the initiative roll. And he is going to throw Jenkins out of the ring. Jenkins has a B ring rating. So that's a B10 out of the ring. Stanislaus. You collide violently with your opponent, sending you falling out of the ring, where you strike your head on the floor. Roll count out. If you are not counted out, you manage to crawl back into the ring, and the opponent rolls on level 3. So his count out is 5. And he's counted out. Even with the double roll for the DQs and countouts on chart things, Tom Jenkins could not get back into the ring in time. He is counted out, and the Zbyszko brothers win that match. They don't take any fatigue. The poor Tom Jenkins got beat up. He is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fatigue tokens deep in this bout. So we're going to go ahead and enter this into the record-keeping software here. So this is Stanislaus Zbyszko. He defeated Jenkins via countout. And fatigue. Stanislaus Zbyszko had 0. Zbyszko had 0. Jenkins had 5. And Farmer Burns didn't even enter the match. So he definitely didn't take any fatigue. He's got 0. And so that is going to be not a very good match. That I'm going to give it 1.5 stars. And we are on to the main event, finally. This is going to be for the World's Junior Heavyweight title. William Muldoon versus B.F. Roller. I got to get the cards out here. So let me put these guys away. There are those. There are those. These are going to go in here. B.F. Roller should be in here as well. Let's pull these out so I can see. Dr. B.F. Roller, where are you at? There is Dr. B.F. Roller. And now William Muldoon, he is in Trados Thez. I believe it is set 2. He's in one of these. Pesek, Piper. There is William Muldoon. So here we go. On to the main event of the evening. The champion, William Muldoon, going on 2.5 years of holding the NBBW Junior or World's Junior Heavyweight title, defending against former NBBW World's Junior Heavyweight Champion, Dr. B.F. Roller. Roller lost it to Evan Lewis, who lost it to William Muldoon. So these two will be going at it. And 5-2. And 6-3. And here we go. Rolling for initiative in our main event. And it looks like Dr. B.F. Roller takes control of the match from the get-go. And Roller with a tie-up and joke to the crowd. And Muldoon is dazed out of that tie-up. Apparently it was a really bad joke. 5. That is an airplane spin. And that is going to not do anything to William Muldoon as he slips out the back as Roller lifts him up. And Muldoon takes control here. And Muldoon with an into the turnbuckle on Dr. B.F. Roller. He's got a B for turnbuckle. He rolls a 5. So a B5 turnbuckle. Let's see what we've got going on here. B5. You are backed into the corner. As the referee orders a clean break, you grab the opponent and bull them into the corner. The tables are turned. The opponent rolls on this chart. Muldoon has an A turnbuckle rating. And he rolled an 8. The referee orders a clean break. The opponent backs off you and you step out of the corner. The opponent steps to the side and grabs an outside single leg takedown. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. So Dr. B.F. Roller with that outside single leg, able to put William Muldoon down there. And now Roller, rolling on level 2 offense. He rolls a single leg lift and slam. And that is going to hurt William Muldoon, as Muldoon slams hard to the mat. And into the ropes from Dr. B.F. Roller. And so Muldoon going to roll his ropes here. He rolls a 6. He is a B. So 6B on the ropes rating. The opponent backs into the ropes, and you both break clean to the applause of the crowd. A roll again for initiative. And this time, William Muldoon comes out on top. And Muldoon is going to take it to Dr. B.F. Roller with a shoulder throw. And that is going to be countered by Dr. B.F. Roller as he just rolls through the shoulder throw from William Muldoon. And Roller with an into the turnbuckle on William Muldoon. And Muldoon has an A turnbuckle rating. A8. I think we've already seen this one. I believe this is, the outside single leg takedown from Dr. B.F. Roller puts Muldoon on his butt, and they are going at it some more. Dr. B.F. Roller with a single leg lift and slam once again, hurting William Muldoon as he slams hard to the mat. This seems like deja vu. You've already seen this. And here we go. 4 from Dr. B.F. Roller as he tries a side chancery. And this is a choice F maneuver. So he locks on that side chancery. And where is he going to go next? He could attempt a single leg takedown or a bear hug and trip. It looks like the bear hug and trip is going to be the better move here, as that is 8 plus or minus power, which is 0. So, or not 8. It's 6 plus or minus power, which is 0. So he needs a 6 or better. And he definitely gets it. So Muldoon rolling on level 3 off our defense here. And that is a hurt. So Dr. B.F. Roller with waistlock takedown. And that is going to daze William Muldoon. And then Roller with a diving single leg takedown. This is an agility move. And William Muldoon has the agility advantage. So he moves out of the way and takes control of the fight. And he takes control of the fight in a big way as he locks in a hammerlock and half Nelson. 3 add 1. So Roller going to add 1. And he is hurt. And Muldoon rolls again. Muldoon going to roll up. I'm not going to toss him into the ropes. And what a choice as Muldoon with a flying headmare. That is going to put Roller down as Muldoon moves in quickly for the cover. Dr. B.F. Roller needs a 5 or better to kick out of this cover, and he gets it. As William Muldoon on the attack here. And Muldoon with a double shoulder lock, 3 add 1. And that is going to leave Dr. B.F. Roller down. And Muldoon could do more damage here. Muldoon going to toss him out of the ring. B.F. Roller has a C ring rating, so C7. And the champion is definitely in control here. C7. As you back toward the rope, the opponent shoves you out of the ring. The referee is upset with such a flagrant rules violation. The opponent rolls DQ. If there's no DQ, opponent rolls on level 3 offense. So he's got a 2 for disqualification. So that does not work. He is not disqualified. And Roller rolls back in the ring, and Muldoon continues the attack. Out of the ring choice, he's going to roll up. Shoulder throw 2, and that is going to hurt Dr. B.F. Roller. And then we're going to see an into the turnbuckle. And Roller has a B turnbuckle rating, and that is a B9 into the turnbuckle. Your opponent backs out of the corner, and you rush towards them. They use your momentum and deliver a powerful overhead suplex. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. So Roller thrown across the ring with that overhead suplex by Muldoon. And he is rolling on level 3. And that is going to be the back neck hold. Choice E. So let's see what he has got here after he locks in the back neck hold. he could attempt a rolling knee bar, which is going to work on 8 plus or minus agility, which is 0, or the forearm uppercut 2, which will work on 10. I think he's going to go for the rolling knee bar, which is going to work on 8 and leave Roller in a level 3 defensive position. And wow, he does not get that, as he rolls a 12. And Roller is on the attack here. Oop, let me re-roll that since I bumped it with my fingers. And Roller, gonna throw him into the ropes. And 10B ropes. You and your opponent are locked in a clinch near the ropes. The opponent locks in an underhook and throws you hard to the mat. Opponent rolls on level 3 offense. So Roller on level 3 offense here. And Dr. BF Roller with a grinding hammerlock, 3 add 1. Except that I believe... Yeah, he gets to ignore his first fatigue, so that doesn't do anything except that he's got to roll on level 3 offense, or defense, excuse me. And that is a hurt 2. So Roller succeeds in hurting William Muldoon with that grinding hammerlock. And then as Muldoon gets up, he stiff arms him. And Muldoon did not like that. Just shoving Roller out of the way and attacking him. And Muldoon with a body slam. And that's going to hurt Dr. BF Roller. And Muldoon going to throw him into the turnbuckle. He's got a B rating, and that's a B5. So B5 into the turnbuckle, folks. You are backed into the corner. As the referee orders a clean break, you grab the opponent and bull them into the corner. So now Muldoon rolling on the turnbuckle chart. He is an A rating, A4. And as you and your opponent are tied up, you back into the corner. The referee orders a clean break, but your opponent takes a wild swing at your head. You duck it and nail him with a double leg takedown. And Muldoon is now on level 2 offense. And Muldoon with a hammerlock and half Nelson, 3 add 1. And BF Roller was hurt. And now, the reverse crucifix. That's going to be a choice C move. After he applies that crucifix, let's see what happens. C. Duck under takedown is going to work on 6. Plus or minus agility, which is 0. Or he could do a chancery, which is a 2 move on rolls of 8 or less. I think he's going to try the 6 or less. He does not get it. Roller takes over. And BF Roller with the side chancery. This is a choice F move. I think he's going to try the bear hug and trip. That's going to work on 6 or better. And he gets it. And so William Muldoon rolling on level 3 here. And Muldoon might be pinned. He needs a 3 or better to kick out, and he is able to get it. So William Muldoon actually takes that fatigue now, since he already ignored one. And Roller is on level 3 here. And Roller, not going to throw him out of the ring, going to roll up. And Roller with a waistlock takedown. And Muldoon is back up before Roller is, and ready to attack. That was a 5, and I bumped it with my finger. And that's a shoulder throw, and 5 is going to be Roller rolling through that and taking control on level 1. And that's a body slam. It's a power move, and Muldoon has the power advantage, so that is not going to work as Muldoon takes over on level 2. And now Muldoon with that reverse crucifix. That is a choice C move again, and I think we are going to see that one more time. He needs a 6 or lower to score a duck under takedown, and he does not get it. And now Dr. BF Roller applies the wrist lock on William Muldoon. And Muldoon, center of the ring, he's going to have to fight out of this wrist lock. He needs 4 or better, and he gets it. Now Muldoon is on the defensive. He's being pushed back by Dr. BF Roller, who applies a toe hold, and that's a choice D. So he's got him in the toe hold, and is planning his next move. I think that is going to be a crotch lift and slam that's going to work on 8 or less and leave Muldoon on level 3 defense. And it is successful. So Muldoon rolling on level 3. And he is down. So Dr. BF Roller still got that toe hold applied. So he picks him up, puts him down with the crotch lift and slam, reapplies the toe hold, and is going to try to slam him again, but can't. Muldoon able to take control of this one. And now Muldoon with a hammerlock and half Nelson. This is a 3 and 1. And 3, that's a pin. So he needs a 9 or better to kick out of this. And he does not get it. So your winner and still champion, William Muldoon. And that is going to do it for us tonight, guys. These matches were long. I don't know how. You know, sometimes you roll these matches out and they go, they end in like, 10 rolls, and sometimes they take forever. Tonight we had a lot of matches that just took forever, but hopefully they were enjoyable. I will be back next week. I'm going to try to do this on Thursday and Friday nights pretty regularly. Some nights I might use my desktop application. Other nights I'm going to be rolling on cards. I really do like rolling on cards better than anything. I just think it's more fun. But, some nights I just might not want to bust out the cards and set everything up. So, but yeah, I'm going to try to make this a regular Thursday and Friday thing. So if you enjoyed it, you can subscribe and it'll let you know when I'm going live. Otherwise, don't bother. I'm not trying to monetize the channel or anything like that. So I honestly don't care if you subscribe or like the videos or anything. I don't care. If you liked it, like the video. That's cool with me. But yeah, I don't get anything out of it. I don't plan to get anything out of it, except for I have a good time. And the more people that show up and talk in the chat, I can interact with them between matches. That enhances everyone's enjoyment. So, yeah, that's all there is to it. And I will be back next week. And y'all have a good week. And I will talk to you later.